Oh boy, that Nintendo Direct was something. I'm not going to focus on the negatives for now. Let's go right to the positives to start this video off on a good note. It's great that we get to see the Mario Galaxy movie. It looks really good, even though we didn't see that much footage of it. We finally see Mario Galaxy 2 on Switch, and it looks really good with the upscale. And of course, seeing a re-release of Galaxy permanently on the Switch is great too. The new Yoshi game looks amazing, and so does the new Mario Tennis game. I also really like the Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC, and of course having Mario Wonder Switch 2 Edition is a treat, because that game really needed it. Metroid Prime 4, per usual, looks amazing, and a new Fire Emblem was announced. I also like these new Air Rider amiibos, because I love the mechanic of swapping them around, and the Galaxy amiibos look absolutely amazing. But that's where the positives end. Let's go over the first complaint. Mario Galaxy 1 and Mario Galaxy 2 are $40 a pop or $70 together. That is just absolutely insane. These games were $10 on the Wii U eShop, or at least Galaxy 2 was when it released. But most of the time, they were 20 bucks. Even right now, you could go on eBay and get a Wii for around $30 and both games for around $15 to $20, which is less than the game itself on the Switch. This is $70 for ROMs of Wii games, which are slightly upscaled, and big whoop, we have new pages of Rosalina's storybook. And the best part about it is that it's not going to change. They know that Nintendo bootlickers are going to continue to buy this crap. They can just put 2 ROMs in a game and charge as much as they want because people are still going to buy it. Nintendo is never going to drop their prices, and they're never actually going to give us deals because they don't have to. Bootlickers are going to buy their products anyway. This $25 cardboard crap that's for the Virtual Boy is going to get bought up and scalped the crazy because Nintendo simps are going to buy it day one. Same with Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, which are just upscales. They're going to be bought by simps day one. Same with the Bonanza DLC, which is totally bare bones and not even worth 10, never mind 20. Guess what? Nintendo simps are already buying it. They're spineless, they'll just buy whatever's put in front of them. And it's super funny because they complain about the prices, but yet they won't vote with their wallet. They'll buy unfinished games, they'll buy overpriced crap because they're supporting Daddy Nintendo. And don't get me wrong, I'm a pretty big Nintendo simp too. I love Nintendo, but there has to be a line that just isn't crossed, and Galaxy 1 and 2 is one of them. 3D All-Stars was already pushing it, but I could somewhat justify it because each game at least was worth 20 bucks. But both games being 40 now? Yeah, I can't get past that, as much as I love Galaxy 1 and 2. I mean, look at this screenshot. Doesn't this look great? Well, this isn't from Nintendo's version. This is an emulated Dolphin version with a 4K texture pack, which I'd argue looks better than Nintendo's, and it's free. I will admit that the Mario Wonder DLC, the Yoshi game, and the Mario Tennis game look really good and are probably worth the price. But when I say worth the price, I don't mean that it's not overpriced. Expedition 33 is 50 bucks on the PlayStation Store, and it's leagues better than any game that Nintendo has put out. Again, it's a GOTY contender, and it'll probably win. This isn't to say that Nintendo games are bad, because they're not. I enjoy most of them. But this price has to stop, and it won't stop unless people stop buying it. I have no problem with people buying Nintendo games, but the fact that they have the audacity to complain about it and then buy the stupid HD upscales for 70 bucks is pretty crazy to me. I mean, just look at these amiibos. 50 bucks for the Kirby amiibos? To get both of them, that's $100. That's the same price as like 2 games. And I know it's an indie game, but Silk Song is only $20, but Donkey Kong Bonanza's DLC, which is one island that's pretty bare bones, is also $20. Now with the Virtual Boy being $100 for the plastic version, I am pretty upset by this, but only because it's required to play on Virtual Boy Online apparently. There might just be misinformation surrounding this part because Nintendo didn't really clarify it, but apparently you need the cardboard model or the plastic model. The plastic model being 100 Smackerinos. And it doesn't even come with the controller. Like, isn't that the defining part of the Virtual Boy? I know that the red and black is of course, but you need a controller to play the games. They couldn't even put that in. $100 for a plastic shell. And don't even get me started with this $25 cardboard. And to add salt to the wounds in this direct, Pokemon Legends ZA is getting DLC before the game's even released. Like, Nintendo already has $30 DLC ready for an unreleased game. That's pretty crazy. And I just know the game will be absolutely awful when it launches. It looks like crap anyway. But let's see once the game actually launches. Again, I have no problem with people buying Nintendo games. If you enjoy them, good on you. But it is a bit crazy that people will complain about the prices but still buy up all these games anyway. Galaxy 1 and 2 are fully playable on the Wii for significantly cheaper if you want to play it officially, or you could just play it on Dolphin for free with better resolution and frames. But nope, they want to fork over $70 for the Switch version, which I understand portability and stuff, but isn't it about making a point? If you want the prices to be cheaper, vote with your wallet. Ever since the Switch 2 generation started, Nintendo has been off their rocker with these prices. I'm ashamed to support them anymore, because it just feels like I shouldn't. The Switch 2 is a good console, and the games are pretty fun, but most of these games are more expensive than PlayStation games, which are 1,000 times better than Nintendo games, and probably cost more to make. This is just pure greed on Nintendo's part, and I really hope that something changes. But unless Switch 2 fails, it probably won't. Simps will just buy up everything per usual, and Nintendo will get away scot-free while everyone yells at them in the background. A sad reality, but there's not much that we can do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Comment what you think about Nintendo's prices, and become a channel member if you want to help support the channel. This is just another reminder that I don't care if you like Nintendo games, and don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Nintendo simp too, but sometimes a line just can't be crossed. If you want Galaxy 1 and 2, all power to you, they're great games. But even you have to admit this pricing is kinda crazy. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, peace.